Welcome back, everyone. It's time to get to those Wednesday sports. And last night, the Lathrop Malamutes and the North Pole Patriots met on the wrestling mats. And the Malamutes got pins from Jacob Spencer, Wyatt Story, Zach Kosa, Jason Edwards, and Ji Zhang. They got two more wins by way of decision from Wesley Bockert and Zachary Tolver. North Pole got pins from both Sebastian Benefield and Bradley Antisberger. Tristan Wyman also won his weight class by decision. Lathrop would win the match 54-30. Lathrop also had two matches against Delta Junction, and both of those were lopsided victories for the Malamutes, winning with scores of 49-12 and 80-0. Three wrestlers won by pins in the first match and two more by decision. And in the other victory, 7 Malamutes pinned their opponents and 2 got wins by technical falls. North Pole will be back on the mats tomorrow to take on West Valley, and the Lathrop team will be traveling to Wasilla this weekend. The basketball season has been underway for just a few weeks, but the Nanook women have already added 2 commitments for next year's team. And the first 2 signings for the 2017-18 recruiting class are both coming out of high school. Kaylin Kelly is a 5'6" guard from Wasilla, and in her junior season, Kelly was named the Alaska High School Activities Association's 4A state champion. She also claimed the Northern Lights Region Championship title and was an all-conference first-team honoree following last season. Kelly also had some success on track in high school. The other new signee is Samantha Sackerman, and she has a little bit farther to travel to join the Nanooks, coming all the way from Katy, Texas. The 5'10" forward split her time between 2 high schools and was recently selected to play in the Cy-Fair Elite 40 All-Star Game. She was voted her high school team's most valuable player and was named to the All-State team. She was also named to the All-District 6A team from 2013 to 2015 and was voted Defensive Player of the Year. And voting for the next class of the Alaska Sports Hall of Fame is now open to the public. And there are 3 different categories: peoples, moments, and events. And the interior is well represented on the ballot. Some of the people on the ballot are Reggie Tung, who won Player of the Year at Lathrop in 1990 and would go on to play in the NFL for Kansas City, Seattle, and the New York Jets. And Darren College from North Pole, who won a Super Bowl with Green Bay Packers in 2010. Matt Emmons, who won 8 championships while on the rifle team at UAF and is a 3-time Olympic medalist, as well as Mike Dunlap, who is a longtime college basketball coach currently at Loyola Marymount and has served as the head coach of the Charlotte Bobcats for the 2012-2013 season. Some of the moments on the ballot are Lathrop defeating Mount Edgecombe for the first boys basketball championship back in 1959, North Pole defeating West for the football title in 2004. Arctic Man is on the ballot in the events category, as well as the Arctic Winter Games and the North American Dog Sled Race, which is the longest running in the world, going all the way back to 1927. There are many other people, events, and moments on the ballot. To vote for those, go to alaskasportshall.org. The Minnesota Vikings host the red-hot Dallas Cowboys on Thursday Night Football on NBC. Tony Dungy and Rodney Harrison give us a preview of the game.
Thursday Night Football will be in Minneapolis. The Minnesota Vikings hosting the Dallas Cowboys should be a great matchup, and I think the first thing we have to talk about is the offensive side of the ball for Dallas going against that tough Minnesota defense.
Well, when I look at Minnesota's a team that's going to come after Dak Prescott. They're going to blitz, they're going to disguise coverages, and a lot of other teams that have faced him, they shy away from the blitz because he's handled the blitz so well this year.
Yeah, Minnesota playing very well on defense. They've struggled on offense, but this could be a good matchup for them because Minnesota's problem is in their offensive line. Dallas does not have great pass rushers. They don't have a dominant front 7. Sam Bradford could get some time to throw.
But, Coach, it also comes down to one-on-one matchups, and I'm looking forward to seeing Xavier Rhodes versus Dez Bryant, as well as Harrison Smith versus Jason Witten.
Yeah, great matchups to look forward to. We'll be there in Minnesota Thursday Night Football, Vikings hosting the Cowboys.
And with another week of the NFL in the books, it's time to announce the next winner of the Pro Football Challenge. And D. Allen Kinney is this week's winner, only picking one of the 16 games incorrectly. Don't forget to get your picks in tomorrow before the Cowboys and Vikings kick off. That's going to wrap up sports for tonight. Mike Schultz will have your full weather forecast after the break, and we'll catch you next time.